my QC coordinator, Dr. Kishore Rao, my junior colleagues from Amrita School of Biotechnology, Dr. Raj and Dr. Parvati, other distinguished members of the faculty of our college, my dear students. This seminar on intellectual property rights was supposed to be conducted almost 6 months back. Like Dr. Kishore Ram sir were planning to do it almost 1 year back itself. And we had several postponements of this seminar, and ultimately we have managed to bring it to reality today. So we are so happy to have here our guests, Dr. Raj and Parvati. They are faculty members of Amrita School of Biotechnology, as many of you know. And they will be talking, Parvati will be talking to you on this topic, intellectual property rights, which most of you are not unfortunately aware of. Intellectual property is connected to inventions. കണ്ടുപിടുത്തം. നമ്മളിവിടെ എന്തെങ്കിലും കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാനാണോ വന്നിരിക്കുന്നതെന്ന് സ്വാഭാവികമായിട്ട് നമുക്കൊരു ചോദ്യം തോന്നും. ആണെങ്കിലും അല്ലെങ്കിലും this topic is of high priority as far as the whole world is concerned. If you look at the number of patents filed from our country in the last 3 or 4 years, you can see that there was almost a 250% growth.
കാരണം ഇൻ്റലക്ച്വൽ പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി റൈറ്റ് എന്താണെന്നുള്ള ഒരു വിവരം സാമാന്യ ജനത്തിനില്ല. നമ്മൾ ഇതിന് പല വിഭാഗങ്ങളുണ്ട്. അത് മോസ്റ്റ് ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയിട്ട് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നത് പേറ്റൻറ്റ്, കോപ്പി റൈറ്റ്, ട്രേഡ് മാർക്ക്, ട്രേഡ് സീക്രട്ട് അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ചില മേഖലകളാണ്. അതിൽ പേറ്റൻറ്റ് ഈസ് ഐ തിങ്ക് ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് മോസ്റ്റ് ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ആണ്. ഇപ്പം നമ്മൾ ഡിസ്കവറി ഇൻവെൻഷൻ്റെ വ്യത്യാസമുണ്ട്, അറിയാമല്ലോ അല്ലേ? ഇൻവെൻഷൻ ഈസ് ടു ബി ലൈക്ക് ഡിസ്കവറി ഇൻവെൻഷൻ വ്യത്യാസമാണ്. ഇൻവെൻഷൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഉദാഹരണങ്ങൾ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുന്നത്.
Topic which is IPR. Okay, IPR stands for Intellectual Property Rights, which means നമ്മൾ നമ്മുടെ ബുദ്ധി ഉപയോഗിച്ച് കണ്ടുപിടുത്തങ്ങൾ, ഇൻവെൻഷൻസ്. ഓക്കെ, whatever inventions that we make using our intelligence, that is our property. Okay, so we have all rights to protect that property. Now you might be thinking why we need to protect our inventions. Because in this world, if you invent something, there are a lot of people standing behind us to take that and misuse it. They can generate revenue. അവർക്കത് വിറ്റ് കാശാക്കാം. Okay, so we are using our intelligence and we are inventing something, so we have all rights to protect that. And there are so many regulatory bodies all over the world that help us to do this. There are regulations. Okay, so from this picture itself, I think it's clear for you. There are two people standing here making an invention, and there is one man standing behind them trying to steal that. So we have to prevent these kind of actions, right? It's our property, so we can protect that. We can provide it for the world for using it, but it needs to be protected. Okay? So you have to generate ideas so that people can use it, but you have to own them. You should not allow anyone else to own that property. That is the main idea behind IPR, or intellectual property rights. Okay? And there are different types of rights. You get benefit from that. You are the inventor, you get benefit from that. You give it for people to use, but you get the benefit from that if you are protecting your property. The investors and inventors. Investors are required for inventing something that is very difficult to invent. For example, a drug, a medicine. If you want to invent a new medicine, you cannot do it on your own. You need a company's support to do that. Okay, so lot of money needs to be pulled in for this investment, for this invention. So the investors and inventors, both of them get benefit if you protect that product using laws. Then the second point is owners of rights can prevent unauthorized use of their IP. That is very important. The main aim of this kind of protection is the owners of that particular right or that particular invention has the right to prevent unauthorized use of their right, and the one that provides you with the moral rights. Economic right in the sense you can prevent unauthorized people from selling your product without your knowledge, or they are gaining money out of selling your product, that you can prevent, or you can license it. They can do it only with your permission. Then moral rights, which is non-economical, where imagine you wrote a book in Malayalam and another person came and translated it into English without your permission. That comes under moral right. He or she cannot do that without your permission. Or using a music composition in a movie without the permission of the owner. Okay, these all comes under the moral rights. They just have to check with the person who have licensed it, and with their permission you can use it. But without their permission you are not allowed to. Fourth category of IPR is patent. So what is patent actually? A patent is an exclusive right that is granted for an invention, which is a product or a process that provides in general a new way of doing something. That is very important. Okay, not something that is already existing, not something that is already known. നമുക്ക് already existing ആയിട്ടുള്ളതോ നമുക്ക് അറിയാവുന്നതോ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു കാര്യമായിരിക്കരുത്. It should be a new product or a new process that is not existing in the entire world. So when you do research to invent a product or a process, you do prior art search to find out if there is anything like this in the entire world, if there is a product similar to this, or if there is a process similar to this existing already. If it is existing, there is no point in filing a patent because it's already existing. You are not the first one to invent that. So when you are in the process of invention, it's very important to do a search so that you will not waste your time and money to find out something that is already existing. Okay? That is the research. The document might not be very visible for you, but if you look on the left side, you can see a small document, right? That is how you get the patent file. Okay? It has all the details. When did the patent get accepted? When did they file? What is it about? Who are the members of this? Every detail will be there in that. Okay? Now, once you file the patent, your product or your process is protected. What if somebody else misuses it? That is called as patent infringement. നമ്മളുടെ ഒരു പ്രോഡക്റ്റ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു പ്രോസസ് നമ്മൾ പ്രൊട്ടക്റ്റ് ചെയ്തു, ലൈസൻസ് ചെയ്തു, വി ഗോട്ട് ദ പേറ്റന്റ്, ബട്ട് ഇതൊന്നും അറിയാതെയോ അറിഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ടോ മറ്റൊരു കമ്പനി മൈറ്റ് മിസ്യൂസ് അവർ പ്രോഡക്റ്റ്. And that process of misusing a patented product or process is called as patent infringement, which is mainly violation of patent on